guys, welcome back to my channel. This week's video is just kind of like a little Saturday vlog. I didn't want to make the intro to this video too long, but yeah, thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you've given me on the last few videos. I love all of you guys' comments and I love reading them. But yeah, I didn't want to like yap too much in the intro, so we'll just get on with the video. But yeah, see you guys at the end. Good morning. Today is Saturday. I normally always have a video filmed by today, so I am a little bit stressing because I don't have the video that you guys are going to see next week filmed yet. This is me filming it right now, so a little bit stressed about that, but it's fine. We're going to film today and then edit today and tomorrow and get this video out on Monday. So we're just going to do a regular spend the day with me. So it is like 7:45. I think I'm going to shower at like 8 or 8:30 probably, just so that it's not super loud really early, just because nobody else is awake yet. Yesterday my mom went to Costco and she found the box of 50 hangers again, so now I finally have more hangers, so now I can finally deal with this clothing pile that has been sitting there for probably 2 weeks now. So we can deal with that this weekend. That is the plan for the morning. Obviously, you guys are going to be coming with me for all of this. Now, I'm going to blow dry my hair. Also, if you see this, that's a hair dye stain. Don't mind that. I'm gonna finish the rest and then I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm gonna start getting ready. Hair is blow dried. Sorry, I tried to change something and then it did not look good, so we're not gonna worry too much about all that. I'm gonna do my eyebrows first though, so I'm gonna use the NYX Professional Lift and Snatch. So we'll do that. I do things a little bit backwards and weird in my makeup regime. You will notice that, so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna be annoying. I'm actually gonna do my brows off camera because I literally go mute anyways, and it's kind of pointless for us to just sit here in silence. So I'll be back when I have eyebrows on. Yeah, I have eyebrows on. I have eyebrows on now, and then we're gonna use the NYX, the brow glue. It used to be clear. Now it's this color. Also, if the brows are a little bit messy, it's totally fine. I'm going to, conceal them anyways. Hold on. Sorry, there was a work text that I had to check and make sure that I didn't need to do. Need to do something. I also really want to dye my hair back to black now that it's the winter again. So what if we pick a hair dye? What do we think? They're still a little bit messy, but yeah, we're gonna fix that up when we conceal them. But now we're gonna glue them to my face. And I always do this before I conceal my brows because sometimes it like makes the brow pen like leak a little bit, so I have to conceal whatever leaked. Like, you can kind of tell it leaked at the top there, which is totally fine. We can fix it up. But if you don't conceal your brows, just fix it up with like a Q-tip and it works just fine. Recently, I've really been debating switching over to like a brow pencil instead of like a liquid brow thing. As much as I do like the dark brows, and like especially if I dye my hair black, it's gonna look good with dark brows, I just feel like pencil looks more natural. I feel today might not be the best brow day, but that's okay because every day can't be a winner. It's fine. Am I convincing you or myself? You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna use my little face pad, one of these. And also I do this after I do my brows because of this like liquid stuff. If I put any like skincare on first, it doesn't, like, the product just is different when I put skincare on first versus like clean dry skin and not like soft freshly moisturized skin. I'm sure if I did my skincare and then like let it soak in, wait like an hour, it probably would be fine, but I usually don't have time for that in the morning, so this is just what works best for me. But I feel like if I had a pencil, things might be different, so I do want to try one of those soon. And then this, the collagen cream one. Also, I'm looking at myself in this mirror and this mirror, if you are wondering. So, a couple life updates. Thank you guys so much for all your subs and 1,000 views on my haul and 20 likes. Hell yeah, guys. You know what? That's big for me, and I am excited about it. Then we use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Now we conceal with my favorite Creaseless. I know this was a Tarte product. I just don't remember. This is not the right lid for it. There was one day I was a few drinks in and I was getting ready and I either lost the real lid for it or I broke it. So then I stole this lid from a different concealer that I had and have used it since, and it like doesn't fully close. And it also doesn't fully touch the bottom. I need to get a new concealer soon. So I do this. Sorry, I also fully go mute when I do like the concealer on my brows, but I just line it and then I will drag it down my eye. As carefully as possible, of course. And then I really just let this sit for a while before I like really blend it in with a beauty blender. I'll kind of tap it into my eye just so there's no like weird crease there. But yeah, and then I'm gonna do the top, but I'm gonna do this side off camera because again I go mute, so I'll be back. Okay, you guys, and now my brows are concealed. I am looking crazy, but we have to blend it, so don't worry. Beauty blender. Also do really need to get a new one because I've had this one for probably like 2 years now, and I know it's good to change it every annually at least, probably. I don't know, maybe that's not sustainable, but like I am very prone to acne, so it just makes sense. And then I really just am making sure that I am getting this nice and blended out, especially on days that I'm not wearing any other makeup on my face, because I don't need it to just be like white. So I need to really make sure I blend this out good. I feel like the lighting looks so weird. I'm so sorry. And yeah, see, we concealed them, so now they're not as messy. And then I take my e.l.f. Halo setting powder and a little brush, and then I get like a lot on the brush and then pat it on this, and then I just pick up a little bit at a time, kind of swirl it, and then do this, because then I feel like it looks the most just like skin. If I'm doing a full face of makeup, I won't blend out the concealer as much, just so that it's still a little bit like noticeable. But if I'm not doing a full face, and just what I normally do for work, which is what I'm going to do today, so you guys will see that. I blend it out a lot more just so that it's like as natural as possible. And I know that like it's never going to look completely natural with like carved out brows, which the point is not to look completely natural. It's for my brows to look good. So I'm not trying to give completely natural, but it doesn't need to give full face of makeup. You know what I mean? So then I just will blend it a lot more than if I were to be doing a full face of makeup. I just feel like it makes it look more just like my skin. See, you can kind of see the difference. I feel like so my videos keep uploading at awful quality. Like it's the lighting. It's so overexposed. And it doesn't look like that when I'm filming. So I don't understand. I didn't understand. And so in not last week's video, but the video before that, I put a comment on my own video, and I was basically just like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, YouTube is doing this thing and it's effing up my videos. Like, help, what do I do? And somebody commented, and he was like, it's probably because, or they were like, it's probably because your videos aren't downloading or exporting in 4K. They're downloading and exporting in 180 HP, which yes is good quality, but it's not 4K, and that's what happens. So I go onto CapCut and I see, and basically because I'm only at like the first, like there's like the basic tier, the first tier, and then like the third tier, I'm only at like the middle one. So my videos don't export in 4K, they only export in 180 HP is I think what it is. I don't know how to say that, but like the one that's right under 4K, the quality right below 4K. So I'm thinking that yeah, it is that's my issue. So I'm gonna have to go and start splurging on the really expensive CapCut, which whatever. But yeah, so I just feel like it makes it look more like my skin. Obviously you can tell that there's still makeup on it, obviously, but and then we're gonna curl our lashes. Also a big hack that I learned, if you have lashes that tend to like fall and go straight down, use waterproof mascara. It'll make them last way longer. I'm using the Falsies by Maybelline. I love this mascara, and I'm gonna need a new one soon because this one is starting to run out. That's perfect. Okay. And lately I haven't been putting mascara on my bottom lashes just because it kind of migrates down there anyways. The last few days I wasn't putting bronzer on, but today I'm kind of feeling it. I just used the Too Faced one. And we're just gonna do this. Yeah, definitely good. And I do need to film the intro to this video as well, and probably the outro, because I always forget to film an outro. So might as well just film them both at the same time. Not too much, no. Do I start filming like this? Is this better or is this worse? Maybe it's better, I don't know. Y'all let me know if this clip is how you prefer that I film my like sit down videos, because I totally can. Maybe it is better. So yeah, let me know if at this timestamp y'all want the videos like this or not, because I could totally also not. That's fine. And then I just do this for my nose contour. Perfect. call it a day. And then for my highlight, then I'm gonna use the LA Colors eyeshadow stick and just the white one. Put it on my nose, on the bridge of my nose, and then on my inner corners. I wonder if I would like it. This is an experiment. Do we like that or no? So maybe I'll do it on the other side and see for the day if I like it. Okay, and then I do try to put some on my brow bone, but it usually ends up just sitting too low and it looks kind of weird, but I did it to the one side, so now I have to do it to the other. For my nose, I'll pat this in a little bit. Same with the eye, just kind of start to dab it in just a tad. Perfect. And then I take this Fenty one highlight and then put it on all the spots that I put the white, except for on like my waterline. I'm not gonna put that there. This might sound weird, but this is my version of like cold makeup. So it's my favorite for the winter. In the summer, I definitely use more like goldy highlighters. And then in the winter, I like to use this sparkly one. But I just recently started using it with the white underneath, and it just looks way better. And then I take a brush and just place it on my eyelid. And I like it with the bronzer underneath. And then spray my face. I don't put any highlight on my cheeks anymore. I just haven't in a long time. And that is just the makeup that I do for work. But yeah, now I'm just gonna probably make some food. I'm so hungry before work because I always make the mistake of not eating before work, and then I get starving at work, and then I always feel like I'm gonna die. So we're gonna make some food really quickly. I don't know what I'm gonna make yet, but let's go figure it out. Okay, you guys, now we're leaving for work. I forgot to record my fit, but it's really basic today, just a sweater and sweats. But yeah, now I'm gonna go to work. And I'll probably end up vlogging a little bit when I just get there, when I get to work. Just because I know I'm gonna be there early and I'm gonna end up sitting in my car anyways. So, just realized I forgot to film the intro and the outro. I'm gonna have to do it later. Okay, I just filmed my intro and outro really quickly because they take like 30 seconds. There's a big group of people walking past. I need to go into work now. Okay, y'all, sorry about the really weird lighting. It is like 2:15 and I'm at work right now, and I had to go and get iron, like olives and apple juice, because they're high in iron, and I almost passed out because I'm anemic. And I really need to start getting my iron under control because this is not fun passing out at work or almost passing out at work. Everything goes black and I get really dizzy. Okay, you guys, I am all done work now. Terrible lighting. All done work now. Why can I turn this off? So I'm gonna go to my boyfriend's house for a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna vlog, but I'm not gonna be there for too long. Probably only like 3-ish hours, 4 hours maybe. Like 10 is the latest that I want to be driving home. I hate driving in the dark so much, but I do want to hang out with my boyfriend for a little bit, so I'll drive in the dark. But yeah, just not too late. I'll update you guys later. Okay, you guys, so I just got home. I'm looking a little bit busty, dusty, crusty. It is like 10:45 now. So I don't actually think it's 10:45. I think it's like 10:15. I might be dramatic. Hold on. Slightly dramatic. It's 10:30, so in between the two of them. Yeah, I just got home, immediately changed and washed my hands, and then I also got my favorite on the way home, but I didn't get a grilled cheese burrito because I feel like that's too much to eat at 10:30 p.m. So I just got a chips and cheese and a nacho fry because we love that. So I'm gonna eat that and then finish the rest of my night routine. I'm having a little bit of an allergic reaction, which is annoying because I thought I was over that. It's on my leg. Right. Oh, maybe it might be going away. It might be going away, so I'm not gonna jinx it and show you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna eat and then I will see y'all in a second for you. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. That is the end of it. I really appreciate you sticking around to the end. I'm not sure how long this video ended up being, but yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about me filming in like cinematic for my sit down videos. If you like the blurred out background or not, I totally understand if you don't. Also totally understand if you do. So yeah, just let me know what you guys prefer on that, and then my next sit down video will either have that or not have that, whatever I guess the common consensus of that is. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end, and I love you all so much. See you next week.